Hello, 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 hello. I changed chair. Chair was new. So hopefully it doesn't make as much sound as before. I thought I've read a lot of books in my time. And I think they're pointless. Reading books don't make you smarter. My mom keeps mentioning this and she's wrong. They don't make you smarter. So I thought I'll discuss some of my favorite books today. Why? What am I doing in my life? I thought I'll discuss some books. Why not? Why not? I got some books here that I've read to completion. Okay, let's jump into it. First off, I have to preface and say I read these books a long time ago and I don't remember what happens in them. And to be honest, I don't really care. So whatever I remember, I'll try to say. If it's not correct, well, screw you. I'm sorry. First off, bam, 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 bam. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Or Blade Runner, the original novel. I read the original Blade Runner. Let me try and remember what happens. So there are humans and there are robots. I forgot what they're called. And our main character, let me look at the name. Our main character, Rick Deckard, I think, is a bounty hunter. And his job is to run like a test. I forgot the name of the test, so I should remember this. It's not here. He runs a test to check, it's like a captcha essentially. It checks if you are a robot or a human. And if you're a robot, bam, 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 down for you. Rick takes you out, cashes your body in. That's how he makes his living. Rick has a wife as well. And what Rick, and in this world, pretty cool actually. What Rick wants most and what everyone wants most is there's animals, there's robot animals, and there's actual animals. So the name of the book is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? I'm pretty sure Rick is human. Rick is human. And what he really wants is he wants a pet animal. I don't know if it's a sheep exactly, but he wants a pet sheep, not a fake one, a real one. It's like, imagine if having a fancy sports car is the real world, like our current world's definition of luxury. In Blade Runner, or the book, having a real animal is the definition of luxury. And I think he might have one, but he has like a pretty pointless one. He has like some small type thing. But no, he has robot versions, which is like pointless in this world. It's like cringe. You have a robot animal, dude. You gotta get the real one. So that's what Rick's trying to save up money for. A lot of other cool stuff. There's like a emotion changing system. Like you can like him and his wife are having an argument, and he asks his wife to like change to the husband is always correct emotion, like accept anything husband says emotion, stuff like that. And there's like a god, what this guy, the rocks. Very cool world. That's about all I remember from this book. But you know what? I did enjoy this book. Pretty epic. Pretty cool cover. I think that's the movie. Yeah, I would recommend. I don't remember much of it. But yeah, good book. I need to watch the movie as well, in case anyone is wondering. Second, I don't want to discuss any of this. Okay, this one is interesting. Second, Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Very random book. Why am I reading biographies of actors? Biographies, yeah. No, autobiography of an actor. He wrote this. I think, hopefully he wrote this. This book is good, dude. It's a lot of cool pages as well. Cool colors. I mean, it's just white, green, black. Pretty cool. Some cool photos. Pretty cool book. Book, I said. Matthew McConaughey break down his life. And I'm pretty sure up to this point, I have not seen a single Matthew McConaughey movie. I think I still haven't seen a Matthew McConaughey movie. I don't think I have. But I'm a huge fan of the dude. Pretty cool. That Oscar interview. Not interview, the Oscar speech. This book. He's a very chill guy. Super chill dude. That's the vibe this book gives off. He likes something called, like, I don't know, in America you put some like slogan type things, bumper stickers or something on the back of your car. He likes that. He writes a lot of those. And he kept journals throughout his life, I think. That's what this is about. And he sort of collect all of it together in one nice book. And it's pretty nice. He talks about a lot of stuff. Apparently he went to Africa. What else did he do? He did movies. On how he got with his wife. A lot of stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty chill guy. He talks about his mom. He talks about his dad. The stories with his dad are pretty cool. So, would recommendo. What is next? I'm saving one of these for last. My favorite book. Okay, let's talk about not this book, but the first part of this book. This is the second part to a book. The first part of the book is called Wild Sheep Chase, and this one I haven't read to completion, but the first part I have. Wild Sheep Chase I have, and I really love Wild Sheep Chase. And I've mentioned Murakami. The people I know enough to know exactly how I describe him. He just talks about random shit, and I love it. He'll be there like, I woke up today, like his cat would be like, I woke up today, had Asahi beer or something, I don't know. Walked to the bank, checked if I had any cash left, tried to withdraw it. The cashier said, come tomorrow. I went back to my home and slept. There would be whole passages like that, and I'd be like, yeah. So the plot of Wild Sheep Chase, not this book, okay? The only reason I'm showing this is because I don't have the copy of the other one. My friend lent me the other one, thank you. Don't have the copy. The plot of Wild Sheep Chase is there's a dude in Japan. My chair is still creaking, isn't it? There's a dude in Japan, and he works for a magazine type situation. He has a friend, and suddenly this guy comes and he falls in love with this girl who, when she reveal her ear, like her ear hidden because of hair, when she reveal ear, sex becomes that much more epic apparently. I don't know. Pretty cool. Yeah. So then suddenly this random dude walks into his like office place or something. He's like, hey, you see this photo? There's a sheep on this photo. You gotta find that sheep. Otherwise shit about to go down for you. And I think he has to go to like Hokkaido or something somewhere. And he needs to find sheep. Find the sheep in this photo. Just a random sheep in this photo. I had like a star on it. That's about it. Pretty cool. He goes with this girl. They see a lot of stuff. And extremely weird book. But fun, dude. Super fun. I haven't read much Murakami. That's only Murakami book I've read. But goddamn. Masterclass of class. Pretty cool. Now, this one you ain't ever heard of. You ain't ever heard of this book. This is a secret book. Only a select few people know this book. Sherlock Holmes. This is volume 1 of the omnibus or whatever, but there's 2 and I'm talking about the series as a whole. Sherlock Holmes. My dad's a huge fan. I gotta say, I'm also a huge fan. If you're trying to watch Sherlock Holmes, my dad introduced me to this. You gotta watch Grenada is like 1980 or something, or 1980 I wanna say. Granadas, Jeremy Brett's Sherlock Holmes. Very cool stuff. First few episodes very nice. After a while, there's a problem. He starts to get. He has like a problem. I forget what it was, but he has a little puffy on the face and stuff. No, I'm not shaming him. He starts facing some health issues, and the series sort of, but it's still good. He's still an amazing actor. Regardless, that's not what I'm supposed to be talking about. The book Sherlock Holmes. Blah. Goddamn. Absolute masterpiece. So many good stories. I can't really think of any favorites, but let me just go through this real quick. Oh, Speckled Band, Copper Beaches. Also, two of the best episodes in the Granada television series. Speckled Band, Copper Beaches. What else is good? Torbridge. Torbridge is good. And there's something with like a Mazarin Stone. No, not Mazarin Stone. The Papers. I forget. Something with the Papers. Naval Treaty, I think. Yeah, Naval Treaty. Bangers. All of them great short stories. Short stories are amazing. No, Hound of Baskerville. Valley of Fear. All the novels actually. Is Scarlet. Studying Scarlet. That's alright. I don't remember. Hound of Baskerville, Valley of Fear. Two of the best novels. There's 4 novels, 56 short stories, if I'm not wrong. Each of them bangers. All of them amazing. I have nothing else to say. Super fun to read. If you never read it, take like a week, a month, I don't know, a year. Every day when it's like tea time, bring out that tea. And chill with some Sherlock Holmes, dude. Great stories. Check it out. Okay. What we got? Okay, I don't have the copy with me, somewhere over here or somewhere. I don't know. But No Comebacks by Frederick Fawcett. My dad introduced me again. And pretty cool. Collection of, I want to say 10 short stories. I'm not sure exactly how many. And the overall arcing theme of the short stories is there's a plot twist, there's a climax, there's a plot twist. Let me explain. So the book is called No Comebacks because that's the name of the first short story. And I'm gonna spoil the first short story for you just to give a gist of what the rest of the book is like. Every story in this book is plot twist. There's something you won't expect, something like that. So the first plot is, if I'm not wrong, there's this guy, businessman, who's very rich, and he's very rich, and naturally because he's rich, people are like nice to him because they don't. So that he'll feel like he doesn't really get any honest human interaction or whatever. He's not really happy in this life. He's rich but not happy. Spirits people relate. I don't know. Elon Musk. So he's rich but not happy. And because even like women, he feels like they're always just nice to him. They want to get with him because he's rich. Suddenly he's hosting a party, or he's at a party. He sees the girl there, and this girl does not care. She does not want to be with him. For the first time, he's like, "What? Someone don't want to be with me? They're not nice to me? Oh my god, I love you." So he falls in love with this girl. But there is a problem. This woman is already married. So he's like, And naturally, this woman sort of has like a weird thing with him, but then she's like, you know what, I can't be with you. I have a husband, I need to dip. So then, after the party, and whatever, she dipped. But this guy can't stop thinking about her, and he's like, I gotta get with this girl. I gotta get with her. So, he goes on this weird thing, and he tries to find a hitman to off her husband. So he goes, finds one person, that person, the person to another person. He finally has a hitman, and he goes, hey, no matter what, can you hear that? I'm sorry, okay. Sorry. He goes, no matter what, you gotta kill whatever this, let's call him Henry, okay? Mr. Henry, that's the name of woman's husband. You gotta off Mr. Henry. You gotta make sure no one finds out. You gotta make sure it doesn't even look like an assassination. You gotta make sure that dude dead. Okay. And then the guy goes, sure, sir. I'll kill the I'll kill the man for you. And make sure nothing ties it back to you. No comebacks. No comebacks. The guy goes, I bet. And then this guy goes off, he does his thing. And he comes back and he's like, okay, sir, give him the rest of my payment. But he gave him like advance stuff. And he goes, alright, cool. Did anyone see you when you killed the person? And he goes, no, sir. I did kill the person, but there was a slight problem. When I killed him, this woman happened to walk into the room, and I need to make sure no, it can't be tied back to you. So, bang bang, shot the bitch. She dead. No comebacks. Nothing can tie it back to you, and that's how the story ends. So the whole story, you follow this guy trying to control things outside his life. You try and get happiness, try and get this woman, and he goes like, hey, kill her husband, make sure nothing can tie it back to me. But the dude killed the woman as well, so sort of defeats the purpose. Situations like that, stories like that, pretty cool book. You should read it. It's over here. Read it. Okay, I got a few more. I gotta be honest, a few of these I have a lot to say about. A few of these I don't. Okay, I got 4 more. I got a few. Okay. Bang! Godfather. The original Godfather. Goddamn. This book is good. I've watched the movie. The movie is also great. But the book is great. The book is amazing. So much more longer. I haven't watched the second part. So maybe I think, you know, the part in the second one, I don't know, like he goes like that and he says something to his, like, he's like, Frankie, you better get your shit together, family's everything. I don't know, I haven't watched the second one. That is in this. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty great book. It delves into so much more stuff. There's this other guy, right, that's that, his elder brother goes so much deeper into him and this relationship he has with one of the girls. Goes into that. Yeah, breaks down a lot of stuff. The part where he's in Italy. Italy. Really breaks down that as well. I don't know. So much more detail than the movie. And obviously the movie captures the best parts, and that's like a Breaking Bad sort of situation where he goes from a nice person to a bad person. But this, yeah, also the ending of this, I don't really remember exactly how it ends, but I think it ends sort of almost the same way. Yeah, great. I don't know, I have nothing else to say. Just expansive version of the movie, and it's great. Maybe the second part covers all of it, but I haven't watched it, but you should read it. I don't really remember any specifics. I remember it goes into Vito Corleone's backstory as well, like his dad's. And yeah, it's very expensive, super cool. I remember getting a few badass moments, it's kinda cool. Check it out, Godfather. Now. Bang! Notes from a Big Country by Bill Bryson. Bill Bryson is a funny motherfucker. This is a story, a collection of anecdotes, I guess. I guess you'd write like a blog post for a magazine or something, or like and then this is just a compilation of all of this. So he is originally from America, from Illinois, I think, and he moved to. Oh, here's another book. Something. Times in something of the Thunderbolt Kid. Great book, but this one's also great. And he breaks down stuff about America. He lived in Britain for a long time, and he moved back to America. And he breaks down all the stuff you see there. He's like, hey, stuff funny. I remember one of the funniest jokes in this it's a funny book. It's a funny one. One of the funniest jokes is how he thinks Americans are getting down. This is an old book as well, by the way, because the I'm pretty sure on the internet the general opinion that Americans are getting dumber is a common thing, but this book old, he did it before. And there's a part where he goes, I think that's the case, and then apparently he's watching the news one day, and the guy on the news goes, there's so much snow. It's about 12 inches of snow. No, there's 12 inches of snow. That's about a feet. And then he's watching and he goes, no, that's not about a feet. It's a fucking feet. That's a fucking feet of snow. Yeah, pretty funny. Maybe that did not sound funny, but this book is funny. That's all I got. Talks about a lot of stuff. Super funny book. Check it out. Notes from a big country. Notes from a big country. Finally, before I get to my favorite book, Ba-bang! The Original Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. My favorite part about this book is not the dinosaurs, because no photos, dude. I can't get excited about dinosaurs. I don't see that shit. I haven't watched the movie, but I have read the book. And yeah, nothing much to say. I guess maybe the movie, if you watch the movie, you understand. These are the few ones which I don't remember much of, but pretty cool story, pretty cool overarching story. But my favorite part about this book is this guy, I forget his name. So each chapter starts off with like a little quote from one of the characters in this universe. Ian Malcolm, if I'm not wrong, he's played by Jeff Goldblum in the movie. Ian Malcolm. So he's this mathematician guy, and his specialization is chaos theory. And my favorite part of this book is so the guy who runs the park, I forget his name. His name starts with H. I forget his name. So he's trying to control the animals. Clearly the animals have gone wild, and then there's a part where the park's gone, everything's gone to shit, and these people are scared if these dinosaurs are going to make it out into the real world, and they're like, oh no, they're going to destroy humanity. It's done out for us. And Ian Malcolm goes on this huge monologue of explaining chaos theory essentially, and he goes like, how dare you think, so essentially the guy who runs the park, who made this whole thing happen, who created these dinosaurs, is like, what have I done? I've made these monsters. They're gonna go out rampant on the world and they're gonna destroy humanity. And the guy, and Ian Malcolm goes, how dare you think that you're the center of this? How dare you think that you've made this happen? Earth as we know it, this is just, maybe I'm wrong, Earth as we know it has existed before us, and it will continue to exist after us, regardless of what we do or not. Because you did this, it's not going to affect the planet as a whole, it's not going to affect the universe as a whole, because it's so much bigger than you. And he goes on this whole tangent of, to be fair, I don't think he even really defends the point of like humanity would be like saved. He essentially goes like, life might cease to exist, but it's just gonna start back up again. Things that you didn't even think was possible. He essentially goes on this huge rant of being like, the universe is chaos, kind of. Things, it's so much bigger than you, and things will happen regardless of if you have a say or if you did anything or not. And that's my favorite part about this book. That's not really the point of this book. This book is about scary dinosaurs, but read it for that part, or like watch a video on it on YouTube. Maybe someone's made a video. Ian Malcolm monologue. Finally, your boy's favorite book. Every time someone asks me for a book recommendation, I recommend this book. Bam! I do get that all the books are like the other way around. I might have mirror this video. The Devotion of Suspect X. This is, I think, the second book in a series of books called Detective Galileo, something like this. Book is by Keigo Higashino, Japanese book. Devotion of Suspect X. This is according to the title, according to what it says here, a Japanese thriller phenomenon, 2 million copies sold. Yeah, what is Devotion of Suspect X? The reason I know about this book, first of all, there's a super famous Malayalam movie called Drishyam, which everyone knows. You should watch it. Drishyam is a movie about how this guy, and family, Mohanlal, this guy called Georgetti runs a family. He has a family, and his daughter accidentally kills a man. Accidentally kills this dude she met on a nature camp thing, and now the family has to hide the fact. They have to hide the fact that they've committed a murder, and yeah, that's about it. And it's about they create this sort of alibi that sort of works, and the police can't trace it back to them. And it has a super cool plot twist in the end. You should check out the movie. There's also a Hindi version. Do not watch it, apparently. Watch the Malayalam movie. That's the original. Pretty cool stuff. Great movie. This has close to nothing to do with that movie. The rumor is that the movie was based on this book, or at least derived inspiration from this book. But regardless, the story of the movie is completely different, and the story of this book is completely different, or almost completely different. The only common thing is that it's about creating the perfect alibi. Both of them revolve around a murder being committed by mistake by honest people, and them being street smart enough to create the perfect alibi. Okay, in this book, there is a family. This mother and daughter who live in Japan, I forget where. And the reason I like this book so much is because I feel like it has more plot twists than the movie Drishyam. They're not adaptations of each other, but sort of the same thing. Okay, so in this one, there's a mother and daughter living in Japan, and the mother, she's a single mother, and she's moved away from her husband, who sort of a weird guy, kind of possessive, kind of takes money from her. So she sort of moved. She moved to a different state, different place, different prefecture or something, and she works in a bento shop, a lunch shop, and she lives in like a small apartment complex. Pretty nice setting. Her daughter's young. It's kind of cool. And living next to them is this extremely silent, but apparently extremely smart maths teacher. And they're like, and it's sort of hinted that this maths teacher might like her. He always comes to get lunch at her bento shop, and the manager of the bento shop is like, hey, whatever her name is, I don't know, Suzuka, I think that guy might like you. And she's like, oh, whatever. So that's almost sort of like middle age or something. They're like, whatever. Anyway, one day, this woman's husband comes back into her life, starts pestering her again. One thing leads to another. She offs him in the heat of the moment in her house, in her apartment. And mind you, this maths teacher lives right next to her. They're like neighbors. And then her and her daughter killed this man, her ex-husband. And they're like, oh my god, what do we do? And the phone rings. She picks up the phone, and she picks up the phone, and then it's the maths teacher. The maths teacher is like, hey, I heard a lot of commotion in the other room. You're in your house. Are you alright? And she goes, no, it's calm. It's alright. It was just a cockroach. we were trying to kill it. We killed it. Let's come. She panics. That's what she says. She puts the phone back. He's like, what do I do? I'm not wrong. The phone rings again. She picks it up. She goes, hello? And he goes, I don't know what her name is. She goes, Suzuka, do you want me to help dispose of the body? And it's like, boom, how did he know? And that's how the book starts. And the rest of the book is them creating this maths teacher helping this family create the perfect alibi to help avoid the police. And it's a great book from start to finish. Yeah, check it out. Devotion of Suspect X. And that's all the books I'm talking about today. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.